For criminal justice reform from the president. Just yesterday, the president cut the prison sentences of 46 non-violent offenders. He says their punishment doesn't fit the crime. In just the past hour, President Obama traveled to Philadelphia to speak at the NAACP National Convention. He spoke about more on improving the justice system, making the case of public safety and sentencing practices that make the system fairer, smarter, and more cost-effective.
And the good news, and this is truly good news, is that good people of all political persuasions are starting to think we need to do something about this.
Our tax dollars are well spent.
Unlike a presidential pardon, a commutation does not erase a criminal conviction, only reduces a sentence. Well, the issue has gained momentum because it's that rare issue with bipartisan support.
Rare indeed, but look no further than Georgia. Republican Governor Deal has been hailed for his work on prison reform. Our Matt Pearl is following this story, its overarching implications, and joins us now on why all sides of this seem to agree. Matt?
Well, guys, this involves a community that is traditionally underserved, but those in charge have taken notice on just how much it costs to keep people behind bars and how much it costs those behind bars once they get out. He does not advertise. His company's name isn't even on his building's directory.
So he's in the system.
But Ricky Brown
Those the glasses you're going to be using?
Doesn't need it.
We're going to keep you working.
Ricky Brown helps ex-offenders in Atlanta find new jobs.
We have over 6,000 men and women in our database. Everybody sends the people to us. Nobody wants to deal with ex-offenders. But hey, I'm an ex-offender, so it's easy for me.
Brown served 13 years in federal prison for drug crimes he claims he did not commit. When he got out, he couldn't get a job. So he made one.
It's good to be back.
This issue, so rarely discussed, has become a bipartisan cause.
Everyone now recognizes that we've got too many people in prison.
Some statistics. The U.S. currently houses more than 200,000 inmates in federal prisons. Nearly half of those prisoners are serving sentences for drugs. And keeping one inmate in federal prison costs $29,000 a year, or twice as much as that person could earn at minimum wage.
It costs a lot of money to lock somebody up for a drug crime. Are we really that much safer because the person is in prison?
I am feeling more hopeful today.
President Obama speaks about reducing sentences for drug offenders. 4 months earlier, Georgia Governor and Republican Nathan Deal is tabbed for leading the country's most successful prison reform.
We never allow our past to determine our future.
It's a pleasant surprise for Ricky Brown to see those at the top thinking of those at the bottom.
If the world around me give me that vision, if I'd have listened to the world around me, it's like I was set up for failure.
President Obama's next target will be what's called the mandatory minimum. Federal drug offenders automatically receive a sentence of at least 10 years. Georgia has gotten rid of that requirement in certain cases. Guys?
It's a big deal. Georgia has taken the lead on this for among many of the